Stand by, drogues. Stand by, drogues.
All right, shortly here, we're waiting to see the drogue parachutes deploy from the crew capsule. Those are like the guide parachutes. There go the drogue parachutes.
Just free-falling right there until those drogues came out.
And then next will be the main parachutes that get pulled out.
Hear that screaming inside the capsule?
And all three parachutes reefing, and they will slowly inflate, slowing the capsule to a nice, smooth 10, 15 miles an hour. They are cruising back home.
3 good parachutes.
And I tell you, Kristen, from having gone through all of the simulations, I have gone through all of the training. They put you in the capsule that simulates all of this, including the sounds. And when you hear the motors of the parachutes pop out, that is the best moment in flight.
Because I know Blue Origin does everything they can to make this as safe as possible, and y'all have an impeccable safety record, but it still has to feel really good when you know that you're coming back to Earth with those parachutes fully deployed.
And we can see the capsule just over our shoulder here, going to be landing north and east of the launch pad, coming down softly and beautifully. 500 feet.
And you will see a puff of smoke when it touches down, a puff of dust.
Actually, yes.
That's normal.
A puff of dust, last milliseconds, air cushion that will kick up the dust. It's a very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
That's it. I mean, there we are, folks. Successfully back on Earth. Let me just say, all of us here were excited. There were tears of joy as we saw it all unfold in front of our eyes, Nate. We could hear the astronauts, and they are now astronauts. We could hear them in the capsule cheering. And my favorite moment, the moment that actually made me burst out into tears, is when I heard Gayle saying, "Oh, look at that." Because she was so scared going and leading up to this moment. And we told her not to be. We told her it was going to be incredible. And then we could hear her marveling at Mother Earth as she looked at it from the capsule. And that, for me, and I've got my little Gayle pom-pom.
Yeah, we're all here celebrating. There's so many emotions running through us right now. I cannot wait to talk to Gayle, because I know that she embraced every single moment of it. You could hear it in her voice. You can hear all the other women. This was special to be part of.
It was very special. And, you know, when we first heard the blast, the liftoff, right, we were like, it's going, it's going. And, you know, through every stage of the 11 minutes that these astronauts were on this voyage, all I could think about is how incredible what it is that they're doing, because so few humans have ever done this. That's the thing that is remarkable to me. Out of the hundreds of billions of people who've lived on this planet, only a couple of hundred, several hundred, have been able to go into space.
Yeah, what an assignment to be here for this historic moment, and my heart is very full. You know, we want to bring in Mark Strassmann to add a little bit of detail to what he is seeing and what's going to happen next.
Hey, Nate, I'm standing on the viewing platform a couple of miles from the launch pad. There are about 40 or 50 specially invited friends and family of the now newly minted astronauts who have been standing with me. And one of the many extraordinary parts of the last 10 minutes has been that all these people, 40 or 50 people, have all been staring at the sky and looking and cheering, and nobody has been looking at their phone. That's amazing to me. And instead staring up and cheering and just riveted to the drama going on for whoever it is that they are connected to here. And frankly, I think a lot of people are connected to everybody on board in this moment. And so now we have, I saw something else, which is there is a Blue Origin recovery team heading out to get the astronauts out of the capsule. As part of that recovery team, each of the astronauts has a family member or a friend who has been allowed to go out as part of a convoy to go out to greet them. We saw Oprah Winfrey dressed in a bright yellow outfit get into a truck and head out as part of that convoy. Each of the astronauts will come out one at a time to be greeted by their friends and family. And what a homecoming that's going to be, right? I mean, this is just, again, one of those moments that is hard to replicate in any other way. A successful launch, space experience, and landing now of 6 women who went up beyond the Kármán line, beyond the edge of space, floated for 3 minutes or so, had some extraordinary views. I thought I heard Katy Perry singing up there, and listen, she had a lot to sing about. Nate?
All right, Mark, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you a little bit later.